Imagine you are sitting on a sofa in a small apartment. You are worried and anxiously waiting for someone's call. You are scrolling your phone and suddenly your mobile phone rings. You got very excited and nervous at the same time to answer that call. A voice informs you that you win the lottery and become a millionaire and can get the luxurious apartment and have a lush lifestyle. Now fades out. Becoming a millionaire overnight is a dream for everyone. But what would you do if you suddenly become a millionaire? Everyone has fantasies about what they would do in this circumstance. Buy a new house, go on vacation, or invest. But what happens when the money actually appears in your account? Today's billionaires frequently emerge from modest backgrounds, demonstrating that poverty need not be a barrier to achievement. Anyone may maximize their newfound money and achieve financial stability with careful planning and a responsible attitude. In this video, we will discuss 6 well-known people who became millionaire from nothing. Before diving into the video, hit the subscribe button. 1. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey's incredible success is a testimonial to her perseverance and diligence. Winfrey overcame adversity and poverty from birth by working hard and being talented, which helped her become a success in the media industry. She was able to enter the field and eventually take the helm of one of the most popular talk shows in history by putting her studies first and seizing opportunities when they presented themselves. According to Forbes, Winfrey had a net worth of more than $2.9 billion by 2014. 2. Jan Koum. Could you live without WhatsApp? No, neither could we. Thankfully, the communication app was developed in 2009 by Jan Koum, a Ukrainian immigrant to the USA. Koum started learning about computers after growing up in poverty. He started working at Yahoo as an infrastructure engineer in 1997 at the age of 18, having already attained a high degree of proficiency after purchasing his first smartphone and conceiving the concept for the application, which enables users to transmit messages between mobile phones via the web, regardless of the country they are in. He launched WhatsApp to tremendous acclaim. The app was most recently acquired by Facebook for an astounding $19 billion. His best advice: do just one thing and do it well. 3. Howard Schultz. Howard Schultz, the creator of Starbucks, may be associated with entrepreneurship success, but things weren't always peaky. He was raised in a housing estate and came from a poor household. He used money from part-time jobs and government loans to pay for education. Additionally, he was the first member of his family to attend college. The Starbucks brand was introduced to Schultz for the first time while he was working for a coffee company. He went to the Seattle location of the new business. He soon became the director of marketing for the business. Schultz quit Starbucks in 1985 and made the decision to start his own coffee shop. He raised the $500,000 he required to launch his company and open the first store. 4. John DeJoria. John DeJoria is a self-made businessman. As the creator of the Paul Mitchell line of hair care products, he is best known. However, his early years were not marked by wealth. He began working as a truck driver, caretaker, and even door-to-door salesman of Christmas cards. He was sacked from Redken Laboratories, his first position in the hair care industry. With a borrowing of about $700, he later founded John Paul Mitchell Systems in 1980 with stylist Paul Mitchell. Currently, he is worth $3.1 billion. 5. Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, a household brand and a titan of the fashion industry, attended high school in the Bronx, New York, but later left school to enlist in the U.S. Army. When he first started to question whether men were ready for something more vibrant, particularly when it came to ties, he was working as a sales assistant at the U.S. menswear retailer Brooks Brothers. He started selling ties after he made the decision to try his hand at owning his own company in 1967. He made a profit of $500,000 in his first year of trading. The following year, he began Polo. With A-list models and stars among his close pals, Lauren is a household figure and the founder of the multi-million-dollar Ralph Lauren Corporation. Ralph Lauren is ranked 91st in terms of wealth in America as of 2018, according to Forbes, whose estimate of his wealth is $7.2 billion. 6. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. It is a well-known fact that Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple Computers in a garage in Los Altos, California. In the California garage of Jobs' parents, the two dropped out of their separate college courses and started working on consumer electronics. But prior to this, Steve held a number of low-paying positions, including one at the age of 13 for Hewlett-Packard. Together with Wozniak, they created a few alternative models before realizing they would require further funding. Jobs had to get a guarantor in order to obtain a $250,000 bank loan. But he was more than successful. His estimated net worth at the time of his death in 2011 was $10.2 billion. In 1978, while he was only 23 years old, he owned $1 million. What about his legacy? Well, it's in our pockets, on our screens, in the 2015 movie Steve Jobs in the theater, and everywhere else. For more such informative content, do not forget to like the video.